This is CNN.
President Bush signs a new civil rights bill into law, but some Democrats are questioning the president's sincerity.
As the U.S. economy struggles, unemployment lines get longer. Hello, this is Early Prime. I'm Sharyl Attkisson.
I'm Lou Waters. Hello. Also in this half hour, new evidence about a treatment for older women with bone problems.
And the hard realities of an immigrant's life in California.
First, the top stories. The United States now has a new civil rights law, but the furor over affirmative action continues. President Bush today signed into law a bill granting new civil rights guarantees to women and minorities. At the Rose Garden ceremony, he praised the bill for protecting civil rights without encouraging racial quotas, but the ceremony was overshadowed by controversy. Yesterday, the White House circulated a proposed presidential order that would have ended preferential hiring and promotions for women and minorities. But the most controversial provisions of that proposal were left out of the president's comments today. Democrats had mixed reactions.
In the White House, who still are even differing with their own president about the importance of this issue. I think the president courageously and rightfully rejected that advice, which he has been receiving for some period of time, and because of that, I think Americans have been the winners, and hopefully we will move beyond the race issue as a political campaigns.
The American people should not be fooled. The president may have backed off today because it might hurt today's photo opportunity. But keep watching, and watch carefully. You will see the White House attempt to undermine the civil rights consensus reached by Congress sometime soon. If not this week, perhaps next week, or next month, or early next year.
About an hour ago, members of the Congressional Black Caucus gave their reaction to the White House's civil rights maneuvering. They're not impressed.
I think he's signaled everybody in this country that supports civil rights and fairness and job promotion that you've got to watch me every day, watch my executive orders, watch my legislative proposals, because you haven't seen my last word on the Civil Rights Act that I've just signed. It's a bad news message for people that want fairness in the job place.
House Speaker Tom Foley will join us in just a few moments to discuss the civil rights bill.
Congress seems to be making headway on a new comprehensive crime bill that, among other things, would require a waiting period for handgun purchases. After 3.5 weeks of stalemate, the Senate today lifted some procedural roadblocks aimed at stopping the proposed gun controls. So now the way has been cleared for the House and Senate negotiators to hammer out their differences between the two versions of the crime bill. Nearly 500,000 more out-of-work Americans joined jobless lines early this month. The government says 493,000 people filed new claims for unemployment benefits. That's nearly a 9% increase over the week before, and the steepest climb in 7 months, the third straight weekly jump. A total of nearly 3.5 million Americans were getting unemployment help in early November.
An Associated Press poll shows 5% of people in the United States believe the economy is getting better, 5%. But more than 2/3 of those surveyed say it's getting worse. Top business economists are only a bit more optimistic about business picking up again. Forecasters surveyed by the National Association of Business Economists seem to agree recovery is underway, but it will be unusually